Hey, what's up? It's Tony from Street Church, and welcome to the Inside Job Podcast. We're going to dive right into this week's episode. The title of it is, So Who Said That to You? So it might not make sense to you now, but hopefully it will in a few minutes. One of the things I love most about Jesus is that he never tried to soft sell us anything about life. What I mean by that is he never threw any underhand lob balls across the plate, any soft pitches. Especially in John chapter 16, when he got before the boys and he said, in this world, you will have trouble. Like, that's not a might, that's not a could, that's not a probably would, that's not a possibly. That's a take it to the bank. You will go through seasons that you would not wish on your worst enemy. And, you know, that's how life is, right? One day things are going great, and one day the roof is caving in, right? One day you are saying to yourself, you know, I didn't order this. I didn't order this. Get this off of my plate. You might be going through that season right now, or you might know somebody in your life who is just in the middle of something that they wouldn't wish on their worst enemy, right? And when we go through those times, the tendency is this, to have the trust and the hope and the thankfulness and the positive attitude and the positive vibes, to have them ring out of us. Like, because with those seasons usually comes despair and discouragement and disappointment. And those things tend to ring out all of those other things I just said out of our lives. And the truth is, we are living our lives in one of either two ways. We are either in a state of preparing for those seasons or repairing from those seasons. We are either living in a place of preparing or of repairing. And I would much rather be prepared for anything that comes my way, right? So that I wouldn't be knocked overboard, so that my feet would be firmly planted in the ground. So the code that I live by does not alter by what season of life I'm in. I mean, if you are living your life right now in the middle of a situation that you did not order, like you don't want this thing on your plate, I didn't order it, I don't like it, it does not taste good to me, or if you know somebody who is in the middle of that season, it's much better that we are prepared for it. Because the tendency is those seasons will potentially cause us to think things that are not true and to go places in our thought life that we have no business going to. So in Genesis chapter 3, God asks a bunch of questions. Whenever God asks a question in the Bible, prick your ears. And the reason is this, because he don't need to know stuff. He wants to clue you in on something that he wants you to know. So God asks these questions after the fall. First he says, where are you? And Eve responds, I heard you walking in the garden and I was afraid, so I hid behind a tree because I was naked. And then God asks another question. He says, who told you that you were naked? Who told you that you were naked? Like, you had no clothes on yesterday. You were naked yesterday, but now, who told you that you were naked? Listen, the tendency is to listen to voices when we're in those tough seasons, those valleys that are not true, that we have no business listening to. And the voice can most of the time when we're in those seasons, it could sound like, who told you that you're really not important? Who told you that you're not valuable? Who told you that I don't love you? Who told you that your life has no meaning or purpose? Who told you that this situation that you're in right now has no meaning or purpose to it? Who told you that I can't do something good out of this awful situation? Who told you that you're not valuable? And the truth is this, the thoughts that we entertain are going to be the voices that we will listen to. So whenever God asks a question, we have something to learn from that question. Listen up. Don't be tricked by the voice of a source that you should not be listening to. One for the road. The thoughts that we entertain will ultimately be the voices that we listen to. And remember, count each day a new life. Hey, thanks for hopping on board. I'll see you guys next week. Have a great day.